Welcome back everyone, my name is Eltimar and we are going to be continuing our Let's Play of Pathfinder Kingmaker. Where we left last time, I just upgraded Tristan. There's something important I wanted to discuss with you. Meeting your eyes, Tristan looks away, as if perplexed. It's not easy to admit, but recently the barony has grown so much that I feel it's slipping my grasp. Please ease my burden by finding someone for the position of Curator of Arts and Education. Tristan catches his breath and smiles brightly. It's a huge weight off my shoulders. I have other news as well, which I'm sure you'll find agreeable. As you know, our neighbor Galt has been in chaos for years. Their ever-changing rulers destroy that which goes against their fictional doctrines, including scientists and creators, but one of them was recently able to escape to your lands. He's a publisher of a newspaper whose headquarters is in Galt. Whose headquarters in Galt were burnt down after a false accusation of slander. He wishes to move to the capital where he'll enjoy your protection. In exchange, he's offered to found a new printing house here. He escaped Galt with his plans for a printing machine with him, and he's ready to start his business here. With your permission and help, of course, I think it's a wonderful opportunity, not only to get our own newspaper, but to help an innocent man get back on his feet. What do you say? We have Lindsay's printing shop. Why do we need another one? Tristan smiles. Lindsay publishes books, not newspapers. I doubt she'd be interested in this kind of endeavor, and our guest from Galt specializes in it. Sure, why not? Wonderful. I shall immediately send a messenger to the poor fellow and inform him of your decision. His eyes flash with excitement. You've saved another soul from hopelessness and despair. It looks like Bakken has returned. He's giving us some potions. Good day. I came to tell you that I'm doing fine in my little shop. Our folk love their ruler, and if their beloved Baron buys old Bakken's potions, he's certainly a worthy alchemist. Here's a gift for you on this occasion. Thank you, Bakken. Okay, so we appointed Lindsay as our curator, and now she wants our help with something, so let's figure out what she's all about. Lindsay waves her hands in excitement. Finally have your own advisor for cultural affairs. I am so happy you entrusted this to me. First of all, art in our barony is not doing so well. People care more about the soil and what it can give them, and not about the affairs of the spirit or life of the mind. But we can fix this. Your subjects just need a gentle nudge in the direction. You just have to spend a little money and time on education, open private schools, offer classes at temples, or even invite foreign teachers to the capital. Anything would be better than what we have now. What do you say? We'll open schools. I don't want my lands to be inhabited by uneducated bumpkins. Yes, we'll do just that. Alright, we'll be back with our next big thing. Our high priest wants to talk to us, so let's go deal with this as we load in. Harem looks at you attentively from under his bushy brows. A god's crier has come into your lands, but he's not one of Caden's Barker or Erastus preachers. Oh no, he's a priest of the speakers of the depths, ancient gods whose names are forgotten in these lands. There we go. He bears a message from the speakers, or of the speakers, to your subjects, and he has already gathered his first worshippers. I see no reason to interfere. Let the people choose whatever faith they wish, but people are displeased, mainly the followers of Erastil, and among our citizens there are many. They say that evil hides under the cover of this strange religion, but this is folly. Still, you must decide what to do with this new faith in your lands. I've never heard of the speakers of the depths. Who are they? He shakes his head. The world is full of amazing gods, Eltimar, but there are some strange things that one should never touch. The speakers of the depths may be harmless, or they may hold the key to the gate of destruction. Death and oblivion await us all. Either way. So why fear the inevitable and plot against those who are different from you? I'll allow him. It's fine. Your decision is merciful. I shall inform him that he has your permission. We have divine protection from poison, apparently. From that. Which would have been really helpful with the Shrine of Lamashu. Anyways, we'll be back shortly. Our treasurer is coming to us, so I'm guessing he has something new to tell us. Eltimar, your subjects are truly savages. My, how the peasants hate paying taxes, as if they prefer the Staglord's way. When he ran out of gold, he just kill everyone in the nearest village and pick up the loot from their corpses. But here you come, with your monthly tax collection, and for them it's nothing less than a nightmare. However, your people won't get off so easily. Numbers of them join the tax makers. Followers of Abadar, they regard avoidance of taxes as a major personal offense. These tax masters wear golden masks and go from door to door and beat the gold out of your people, along with their teeth. It is indeed the civilized approach. It may be the only way to bring some sort of civilization to this forsaken corner of the world. However, if you let us continue, you'll surely be called a tyrant. I urge you to act carefully, address these tax masters, and let them know they've gone too far, but don't disband them altogether. Someone has to collect your taxes, and there aren't many people willing to take this thankless job. Denounce these tax masters in word but not act. Let them keep working, but more quietly in the future. I hope you won't be troubled by a touch of hypocrisy. The peasants will hear you denounce tax masters, and the message will comfort them. In the meantime, the tax evaders will still be attended to during the nighttime, quietly, covertly. Perfect. You go do that. Thank you. And that'll be it for now. I'll be back shortly with more things. Our regent is demanding our presence now. I'm sure it's going to be very exciting. What do you want? Why is her cloak so stiff and like jutting out at a 45-degree angle? Valor rubs her temple thoughtfully. Your barony requires a diplomat, Eltimar. Relationships with our neighbors require special attention. Appoint a new advisor to manage this aspect of your barony. But before you can transfer these responsibilities to someone else, I'd like to make one suggestion. No country can ignore the interests of its citizens that travel beyond its borders. Our most active trade relations and cultural exchanges are with Brevoy. I suggest we arrange with them to build a consulate in their capital. Then all your subjects who visit there can enjoy our support and protection. As I see it, it's a worthy investment. Sure, do it. Then I shall make the necessary arrangements. And I'll be back when there's more things to do. Alrighty, so we reappointed some people. Lindsay's now our Grand Diplomat. She wants to talk to us. And the Storyteller is now the Curator, so just as a heads up. This will only take a moment. Really, it's nothing, but I do need your advice. Some hunters from Patax are wandering the outskirts of your barony. If you ask me, I don't care. There's enough game for everyone, but locals are outraged. What kind of barony is this if anyone can just cross our borders? We are not going to introduce border patrols just because a couple people get shot, right? Or a couple of does get shot, sorry, not people. Lindsay shrugs. We will immediately increase border control. We must put an end to such incursions immediately. Lindsay lets out a disappointed moan. Really? Just because someone got lost while they were hunting? We could pretend we didn't notice. Lies. They're Pataxians. There's never a good cause for them to cross our borders. Plus, I already know what's going to happen with Patax. There's foreshadowing. Alright, Lindsay's doing that. Anyways, I'll be back later when we have more things to talk. And our general is requesting an audience. Time to deal with this. This has actually been a fun way to spend the day, or spend the morning, I guess. Well, Eltimar, it's me again. Our army is growing, we've got more soldiers, but not enough commanders. And there are no clever ones among the recruits. Without good command, you can't run an army. In some armies, the officers are wizards or shamans. They may be brainy, but they don't know a damn thing about soldiers. When I was in Brevoy, I seen those, sword lords, right? They look skinny, but they know their weapons, and soldiers look up to them. I think we should hire them to be commanders for our army. They'll definitely have the troops' respect. Do you want spellcat? Sword lords, let's do it. Mary hums contentedly. Alright, fine, I'll go tell the others what you said. And that's going to be it for this little part. We'll be jumping in to the next one when more things happen. And we might have an actual quest thing to do now, because a letter from Silverstep arrived. Your Grace, a while ago received a message from the village of Silverstep, more a denunciation to be precise. A certain Brevis informs us that local settlers started believing in a creature called a silver dragon. The dragon allegedly claims dominion over all the stolen lands and thus compromising your authority. The author of the letter reports this belief is being spread by the local huntsman named Ivar. I took the liberty of sending a few people to verify this information, but they found nothing to report. The settlers wouldn't discuss it, and the huntsman wasn't in the village at the time. Your Grace, the decision is yours. Potential threat or slander cannot be taken lightly. I will deal with this. And now we'll be back later. We're still going to be doing more actual things, but we probably should go deal with this as well. We'll do a couple more ruly thingies, and then we'll head out to the Silverstep village. Okay, so it appears that both our counselor and our high priest want to talk to us. Let's deal with both of them. Harem broods and mumbles, then clears his throat. Listen, Eltimar. I wish to give you some advice. Find another advisor who can handle affairs or can deal with affairs of magic. The barony will struggle without a magister. It is dangerous to leave such important issues unattended. Before you appoint someone for this position, I would take it upon myself this final case, involving wizards and other spellcasters. A group of Nethys priests have arrived at your court to propose an amazing thing. Founding a library of magic here in the capital, your barony would gain a valuable store of knowledge that would otherwise fade into darkness. I believe this deed is worthy of you and your barony. Do it. I will immediately pass this news to the priests of Nethys. We got +2 arcane for that. Cool. We start building up an arcane repository. Yes, Tristan, what do you want? A local merchant wishes to be relieved of taxes, which naturally stands against the laws of the barony. In return for this service, he promises to put a good word for you among the city's trade community. Tristan's voice is very soft. I realize that such an offer might stir you to outrage. Yes, it does, actually. As a lowly, poor YouTuber, exposure is the worst payment that you could possibly get. But try to understand that greed can cloud anyone's judgment. Wealth and pauper alike. We must teach these people that times have changed. The law no longer only serves the rich. Reject his offer, but refrain from punishing him. Tell him that the law, in my domain, applies equally to all. You'll have to turn down many such offers, but eventually the people will come to realize that the stolen lands have changed forever. Henceforth, everyone is equal before the law. I am the law. Our Magister is now asking for an audience, and for those of you who don't know, our Magister is now going to be Octavia. She wants... Our cloak is not looking good. Octavia grins from ear to ear. Your barony attracts the most unusual and interesting characters. They must have heard the rumors that your country is a place where one can live without chains and restrictions. Not long ago, I was visited by an appraiser of magical items, a rare and sought-after profession in many countries. The man proposed that he settle in our lands and open his own store. I agreed then and there. Why couldn't we be as good as Absalom, right? In tribute, he offered his new ruler a valuable gift, but he didn't dare select a specific item for you. Instead, he simply invites you to choose from his finest things he keeps in his best storerooms. He hands us a small list, she hands us a small list written on a piece of parchment with ornate handwriting. Let's not be greedy and choose just one item. You look through the list. The appraiser offers you a choice of 3 magical items. One item, which attracts good weather and good luck. The second allows you to dominate animals. And the third, to influence the emotions of sentient creatures. Mind control. Great. I'll express your gratitude to the appraiser. Alright, and that's going to be it. We'll be back shortly. Our general is requesting an audience with us. Very shortly we'll go to Silverstep Forest. Or Silverstep Village, but not quite yet. Soon. Also, as a sort of tidbit of information, we can actually go to the Tenebrous Depths again, or Tenebrous Depths. Listen to me, Eltimar. I didn't become your general to chase criminals and hang bandits. I used to be able to deal with it along with everything else, but now your army is big and I don't have any extra time for guard duty. You need to hire a warden to keep order on the streets. There's also something else. Your soldiers are going to have to start sleeping on the ground outside. There are more and more soldiers, but there aren't any houses for them. Of course, I'm all for teaching the new recruits how to survive in any condition, but these wimps will run like babies if they don't get beds. Here's what I think. If we have to build a barracks for them, let's do it on the border. Let them find their feet there, patrol the area, catch some spies, and if someone attacks us, then good, a real battle is better than any training. What do you say? Where do we put the barracks? Put it at the border, that's fine with me. That's more like it. Let them see firsthand what it's like to be a warrior. And we'll be back shortly. Oh, it looks like someone's going to talk to us. It is Irline. Greetings, Your Grace. Allow me to pay my respects and deliver a gift on behalf of my master, a well-known connoisseur of magical artifacts kindly welcomed by you in the capital. Let me introduce myself, Irline Greyridge, at your service. The girl bows briefly and springs back up. She casts a curious, assessing glance at the throne room and holds out a package. This is a modest gift from my master, Your Grace. May it serve you well, and in case you're looking for more... Irline looks at you sideways and smiles mysteriously. I beg you to forgive my audacity, but since destiny is giving me an opportunity to speak with you face to face, you see my master is a highly educated and respected specialist. But unfortunately, he has no business acumen whatsoever. For my part, as much as I appreciate collectible items of great aesthetic value, I'm far more interested in turning my knowledge in this sphere towards tangible profit. If you take an interest in obtaining magical items without all this hassle, I could arrange it. Tell me more about your offer. You see, over all my years of travel, I built up a long list of contacts across Galarian. In other words, I can acquire magical rarities, no matter the distance or difficulty. If you'll kindly help me open my own shop, I'll gladly quit my master and use my talents for your benefit. Irline stops speaking and looks at you expectantly. See what I can do. Oh, thank you. May your reign last for years to come. I dare not distract you any longer, Your Grace. Alright, we're going to deal with that too. And I'll be back. It appears the dragon has appeared in our capital. Greetings, Your Grace. I'm working myself day and night, producing orders for your army. One particular item turned out too fine to serve to a simple soldier. It'd be more suitable for you or one of your comrades. Take this gift to our gracious ruler from his master craftsman, Dragon. We also need to finish up Dragon's onslaught armor quest. We should try to do that at some point. The escapist crossbow. Oh my god. That's like an amazing crossbow for Lindsay. Shock +3 in speed? Jesus. That's actually really nice. A +3 light crossbow at this point in the game. Interesting. Well, time to head out. We're going to do a couple of things. We need to... Actually, I think we got the onslaught bracers from our merchant here already. Where would they be in my inventory? Thought they'd be under this quest part. Oh yeah, they're there. Not sky metal. Onslaught gauntlets. Yeah, we have them. And we have the Jambat too. We need to go to Oleg's trading post, which is fine because we can actually head up to Tenebrous Depths while we're there. So what we're going to do is head out. We have a couple things building in our capital, by the way. Also, we have a nice stone wall now. Our group got reset. That's kind of annoying. Alright, we need Valerie, and we need Mary. Where's Mary? And then we need... who's next on the list? In our actual proper order. It doesn't matter. So we need Clara, you, and you. Done. Alright, let's head up to Oleg's. And then I'm just going to have to pause for just a couple minutes to do a couple work things. And then we'll finish up the video strong by going to the Tenebrous Depths. Also, we need to talk to Bakken, apparently. We kind of forgot about that a long time ago. We spotted the enemies. Okay. Well, we might as well do a quick fight. That might actually be the end of my time. We'll just head up to Oleg's. It's a busy morning, unfortunately, but I wanted to get some videos done. Oh, we're fighting stupid
best kind of fight.
Centipedes. This was not worth my time. 9 experience. Pitiful. Where are you going? There we go.
You deserve
Oh, I should give Lindsay her new bow, I suppose. Well, she doesn't really need it, I guess, but even still, we'll quickly drop that on her so we don't forget. Lindsay is... Where is Lindsay? There she is. So that bow, really nice. Also makes her have an extra additional +2 to hit. So she's at 14, 14, 9 for her attacks now. Which is not the worst for her current level, considering she is technically a bard. We've done quite a few things in our capital. Our kingdom's actually pretty mighty at this particular moment. We do have a little bit more time still. I have 5 minutes before my work thing, so I have a little bit of time to make it up to Oleg's and buy the last piece of the Onslaught set. Head over to the Tenebrous Depths, and then we'll do a little bit of Tenebrous delving in this video, get some experience going. Which is pretty cool. I also really like the Tenebrous Depths. I really want to see what the other, the next level of mini-boss is, because the Weary Traveler is kind of tough. It was a rough fight. Alright, I think it's Oleg himself that has them. Also, I think there's some stuff to sell to Oleg, because it's been a while since we've sold things. We need the Onslaught. I think it's under... Oh, man. Onslaught Caress, right there. That's what we want. He's also got an Ancient Cyclops coin. No, I don't think we need that. Alright, let's buy the Onslaught Caress, and we'll just offer miscellaneous junk in return. Also, we have so many magical items. We should probably go through them at some point, including all of our... We have a bunch of braces of armor that are +5 or +4. Let's start right... Yeah, let's do that. And rings. Although we don't have very many good rings, to be honest. Yeah, we'll figure out this whole situation. Anyways, I'm going to have to do my work thing really quickly. We'll make our way over to the Tenebrous Depths. We'll sell some things there, probably. And then we will head in and do some killing. Like always. Well, I guess not like always. I'll be back shortly. And we will do that. Alright, we have made it to the Tenebrous Depths. And we are on an ice level, apparently. I also equipped our people with some different things. Let's see. She's all the same. I don't think she changed very much. Although I could probably give her a ring. Do we have any other rings that are any good? I don't think so, actually. No, not really. Okay, so she's fine the way she is. We have no boots or we should look around for some, other items that we can put on here. The thing about bracers are they're almost all, actually I think all of our bracers are bracers of armor, and they're absolutely worthless for people who wear armor, so there's no point in putting a bracer on her. She's wearing a helmet of inspired wisdom because she desperately needed some wisdom to use her spells, which is good. Kyrieru I think is all the same, except to put some, actually bracers of armor don't do anything for her. I don't know why she has them on. Knock Knock's probably the one that got the most new things, so he got the Best of 100 Pockets. I already had that on him. And I would give him the Cloak of Shadows, which gives him +10 to stealth and immunity to blindness and dazzling. He doesn't have any rings because they're kind of pointless for him, and I don't think we have any, actually. Well, I guess we have a ring of protection +1, but that 23 armor class is not going to save his life in any regard. Lindsay got a new pair of bracers of archery, so she can hopefully hit more, and I think everything else is pretty well the same. Yep. Alright, so that's where we're at. We're going to head into this place. Also, our kingdom's doing really good. What is that thing? There is straight up a scythe tree in here. Huh.
And then our leader charged forwards. Hey, wait for me. Any last wishes?
Oh, we have a surprise round, I see. I'm just going to not do anything with any of these people because I don't want them to run in and die. Are there 2 scythe trees? Something was moving. There was an unknown. The unknown is kind of a little bit unnerving. I'm going to switch to fire.
Flames take you.
That's actually a really terrible place for her to stand. Move back. We're going to cast Bless, I think. It lasts for a good amount of time. It's worthwhile. Valerie, I want you to move forward just a teensy bit. Alright. Now Lindsay.
This is where I step in. Strike worth a legend.
We hit it a few times for some damage. It's injured. We're going to delay till after the scythe tree with all of our people. They should move forward to attack us. Good. Alright. So, we're going to go in and fight. We hit it for 20. We can definitely charge it, whether or not we do something stupid. Oh, that was really easy, actually. Okay, so one scythe tree's down. What else is in this room that we're fighting? I'm just gonna delay. Oh, it's another scythe tree. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Kyrieru can fire this one. We hit for 27. There's another scythe tree. Okay, so we have several scythe trees to fight.
Behind me.
Piercing damage doesn't do a whole lot to scythe trees, it turns out. Don't get AO'd. I mean, to be fair, this has not gone very badly so far. Knock Knock's turn. If Knock Knock can just charge in and hit, that'd be good. 14 damage, not a lot of damage. And this should kill it. Oh, that's actually pretty easy. Scythe tree is not that hard. Although it sounds like water and not ice, but whatever.
Without a doubt.
Wait, where's my treasure? There's always treasures in each of these rooms. There's usually a treasure box. Unacceptable. There's 2 doors, though. This is just not okay. Where's my treasure box, damn it? It's the only thing I care about in this place. I think it's on the experience, but mostly just the treasure box. There's another door here. Not sure what's in here yet. Red caps. At least one. Probably more.
You're but a footnote in our story.
They are super fast, though. There are 2, 3... One's dead. They're worth 56 experience too. They're worth the same amount of experience as the scythe trees. I'm gonna wait on you for a minute until other ones go. There we go. After those guys go, we can send them in. Although that one's almost dead. Okay. Let's try and take this one out. Well, that one died. Smell it on. Just gonna take this one out, actually. Don't need to let it move. It died. Horribly. We're gonna 5-foot step in. I think we should be in range.
Not used to lighting enemies on fire.
And 4 attacks will definitely kill it. Valerie can move over here. Stab it, but miss. And our other Smilodon should finish this thing off. Assuming he hits. Which he really should. Alright, easy enough fight. Now there better be treasure in this room. There's a treasure box. Okay, good. Not to mention all of the sweet gemmies that we get from these guys. The scythes are not really worth it, though.
Did it without breaking it.
A cloak and a book of the fallen magus, or magus, whatever you want to pronounce it as. But what's the cloak? Cloak resistance +4. Ooh, fancy. That's going to go on Valerie, who's only got a cloak resistance +2. Also, it looks kind of cool. We're going to give this cloak resistance to Lindsay, because she only has a cloak of resistance +1. And she might as well have slightly better cloak of resistancing. Scythe trees are tough looking, but at the same time, we just murdered them. I don't think they were as tough as the real scythe tree. That thing was a murder machine. Although that was also several levels ago, so maybe it wasn't as tough as I remember. Satyrs. There's definitely... Oh, there's a dryad. I hate dryads. There's 2 dryads, actually. And more satyrs. Okay, we'll just fire at one. Almost killed it. Lindsay can shoot at this one. Oof. Well, she definitely didn't last too long. I'm gonna just come up this way. Kind of like this.
Do not falter.
Knock Knock is going to go in and just... Oops, almost did a dumb. Get rid of that trap. Oh, it's only worth 36 experience. It wasn't even really good. That's really even a good one. Never mind, Dryas aren't so bad. We murdered them pretty easily. Alright. So, there is a satyr over there, but I couldn't see it anymore. I'll just charge these ones, I guess. I like how we got an attack of opportunity against us just because we couldn't path properly. But it doesn't really matter, I guess, because we're killing them all easily. There's the other satyr. Just end turn. There it is.
Flames take you.
Almost dead. Lindsay might be able to finish it.
This is where I step in.
And she was. Let's group up in case there's more traps. There's also a lore nature check here. We're going to quick save before doing it because we want to succeed. Also, are these worth anything? No. They just all have garbage loot. Let's go loot the other side, I guess. All garbage loot. I guess there's some gems, but even still, that's not worth very much. One Masterwork short sword. That's not great.
What's that?
Ooh, that's a treasure. It is the worst treasure ever. Horrible. Alright, let's save and see if we can do this check.
The deed is done.
Yay, we did it. And we also got Blessing of the Salamander for 5 minutes. Doesn't really help us too much, but still. It's not the worst thing in the world. Let's go take a look around down here. Next door is going to be... Oh, what's that thing? That's a giant statue. A little bit worrying. Let's look at giant orc. Or some sort of barbarian, perhaps.
I found something interesting.
Yes, I see the trap as well.
I did it.
It was only worth 18 experience. Uh-huh. Okay. It's an empty room with some statues. And a treasure. I mean, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's a very cool room. Any secrets or anything? Anything going on in here that's not treasure related? I was kind of hoping we could like open the giant crazy looking sarcophagus and like these things would come to life and we'd have an awesome fight. You know where we haven't gone that I just realized after like so long? In the Lonely Barrow, we still haven't killed those clay golems. Or maybe not clay golems, but whatever they are. Bronze golems? Some type of golem anyways. It has been literally like a year in the game. We haven't gone back. Whoops. My bad. Alright, we got bear-like treants, which is easy enough. Is it just the one? And a nymph. And a scythe tree. No, it's a quickwood. What's the difference between a quickwood and a scythe tree? Other than, I think this one looks creepier, slightly. Let's delay until after Lindsay. We're gonna do a haste, I think. Kyrieru doesn't need haste. She only attacks once anyways. Knock Knock definitely needs haste. There's also summon leopards, which are irrelevant, really. Just delay. Stop casting spells. Now we have a billion friggin' leopards to kill. Some of them are really fast, and some of them are much slower than the other ones. It's very odd. That one's quite fast. Good luck hitting my 40 armor class character. No, my Smilodon. Don't hit him. You got a double fort save success. Nice. Alright, let's haste. It's my turn to deal some damage. Alright, Eltimar. Let's shoot the leopards. Because we can just get rid of them. Since you're not particularly great at shooting other things. We could move in and fight this leopard and hope we went around the wrong side. Damn it. Oh well. Alright. Let's charge in. Kill the spellcaster. Or not. Holy crap. How did we miss all those attacks? Roll a 7, a 5, a 5, and a 1. Jesus. 5 foot step in, kill the treant. Oh my god, we just evaporated it. Oh, it's kind of a waste of an attack then. Can we charge as well? No. Alright, well, we tried. Valerie's gonna just, you know, YOLO it straight into the trees and do something incredibly stupid like walk around in circles. I just wanted her to tank those attacks. And we didn't kill that one either. Did that hurt? What did that do? We succeeded at our saving throws, that's all that matters. shoot her in the face. Nope. Okay. Apparently it attacks.
Serves you right. I'm good.
Almost killed it, I think. Let's move up a little. We can probably heal. Some of our Smilodons have taken some damage. We at least healed them for 22. That bear just died horribly. Alright. There we go. We rolled above a 5. Or 7 or whatever it was. We hit it for a bunch. I don't think we're going to be able to kill it with a Miri, although it's possible. But not that possible, I guess.
Burn.
I believe in you, Canera. No, I should not have done that, I guess. Should never believe in her. Apparently she'll just let me down. Wait for 12, and then we killed it. 90 experience for the quick trees, though. That's not bad. Alright, we have a bunch of loot. We can skin things. We failed our lore check. There's a Masterwork dagger, though, I guess. There's a secret door there. A bunch of junk. Any treasure chests in this room? Yes. I'm taking the treasure. Which actually is better than what we had before. So, time-worn empty lockpick case from the Tempest Depths, and a chain shirt. And the chain shirt is a chain shirt of stainlessness. It's +1 adamantine and gives you acid resistance. It's made of stainless steel, apparently. Let's go inside the disappearing wall. It's always possible there's enemies in here, so we should save. But sometimes it's just straight up loot. It doesn't even look like a mimic. Oh, it's garbage. Why is it always garbage? There's a fine hide and just 4 pieces of garbage with studded leather. Ugh. We're almost done this level, though. Once we're done this level, we'll call it a video, because I think in combination of all the ruling things will be half an hour-ish. Probably a little bit more than half an hour. There's a giant fly trap. Always fun. Let's wait for the quick save to kick in. And
Enjoy your final moments.
Any last
there's the way down.
wishes?
So this is the last thing. Just everyone, just end your turn.
This is what
Surprise rounds can be good. They're not always good.
I'm writing you out of our story.
Oh my god, Lindsay's just dishing out the damage, though. Not you. We're not sending a Miri in to die. If anything, we're gonna send a Smilodon in to die. Because they're easy to revive. And also they do so much damage that it's a good chance they'll kill it before it gets a turn. Like that. Is there any treasure in this room? You would think that some of these cool dwarven looking weapons would be treasury, but they're really not. Down to the next level. Hey, there's 2 gold we missed. There's 17 gold we missed. And then there's just this garbage studded armor. So we are officially done with this video and this level. Let's see what's the next level. What elemental type is it? It is back to fire again. I can't imagine this would be very comfortable to walk in this place. But anyways, that's where we're going to end off here. Like always, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them below. Others, I'll see you next time. Take care.